All right, so all week long I've been featuring the best of Northern Nevada, and today I wanted to take you back in time a little bit with a trip to the Old West. Take a look. Sharon, I can honestly say that I have never been in a town this old before. I mean, this, what, 1859?
Well, 1859 is when they found silver here. They didn't actually know it was silver for a little while after that, till they had it assayed over in California.
So obviously back in 1859, we didn't have the paved streets and the cars going back. It was more of the horses and tying up the horses.
And also mule trains. And to come up from Reno would have taken you about 8 hours.
Wow, that's some history, huh?
No, it's some great history. And the neat thing about Virginia City, it's authentic.
Okay.
We're actually a real, live, almost like a living museum.
Right. Well, you're sort of the voice of the living legend. So explain to me what that is and how you know so much as we continue to walk.
Well, one, I love history. I have always loved history. We attempt to dress in period-appropriate costumes.
Okay.
We try to use the right fabrics, the right trims, the right hats, and we do it for fun. We're all volunteers.
Maureen, you're a costume designer and you specialize in this era. Tell me about this beautiful gown you're wearing.
The costumes that we usually wear here in Virginia City are the 1870s and 1880s,
okay,
which consists of the bustle back.
Maureen, I picture being a mom and waking up in the morning. Would I put on something like this?
Similar.
It seems very elaborate. It seems like a lot of work.
It is. There's a number of layers that come with this. They would wear something a little less confining in the morning, but by the time you hit the streets or any time in the afternoon, you will be covered from head to toe.
Okay.
So this would be late afternoon only because I'm showing right here.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'd be covered up to there. Anything Asian, French was very popular.
And the hats too?
Oh yeah. You would never ever leave the house without hats or gloves. The fans, because without air conditioning and with the corsets, you can only use the upper half of your lungs when you're breathing.
Oh, yes.
Because the corset compressed the lower half of your lungs.
Well, forget breathing. You look fantastic.
Oh, thank you so much.
So how would you walk down the street and do this? Oh, I love it. We might have to go talk to that man. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Is everything original? I mean, when you look at like all the brick and the...
Most of it is. Now, they had a huge fire in 1875 that wiped out about 75% of the town.
Oh, wow.
Again, you had all wooden buildings, and it can be very windy here in the afternoon. So, but the town was rebuilt in less than a year.
Well, and it's still old. I mean,
it's
when
still
you consider
old, right.
1875, we still have a lot of years.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I keep seeing like Mark Twain.
Yeah,
what is his relation to Virginia
City? So Mark
City?
Twain actually came to Virginia City in 1863.
And he used to write for the Territorial Enterprise?
Right, the Territorial Enterprise was in that building.
Wow, fascinating. I love it.
You know, it's great history up here.
Is this what we would have seen back then?
Well, you know what? You would have seen this costume probably in the gambling halls. I'm pretty much of a gambler. The cowboys, of course, developed the bullwhips. Now, whips have been around for centuries. They're generally used for flogging, but the cowboys invented the bullwhip, and the reason why is to move cattle.
So when people come out to Virginia City, they're definitely going to see you here, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Can't miss me.
Now, is that one of the original saloons?
That actually is one of the original saloons. It's called the Bucket of Blood. In fact, there's something in the back I'd like to show you.
Oh my goodness.
This is an original bar.
Wow. Tell me about the view that we have in the, is that a graveyard back there?
Well, yeah, there were actually something like 27 different graveyards, and they were entirely segregated. If you were Catholic, you went to one. If you were Protestant, you went to one. They are all entirely separate. Okay. And they're still maintained today, and some of them are really beautiful.
Well, I tell you what, let's turn our brains off. Let's sit, and we'll just chat.
Easier
maybe...
for you, perhaps.
Oh, do you want me to help you up? Why don't you stand? I'll sit. Cheers. Thank you so much.
You bet. Thanks for coming to Virginia City.
Thank you. What a fun place. Your kids will absolutely love it. So go to travel.com/TV and you could start planning your next getaway.